Upsets happen all the time, and Wildcard in their matchup yesterday showed steady improvement, so I don't
all season, but the SSG core that this team kind of built around
still is, but his numbers did take a big step forward after the matchup yesterday. You'll see what he's able to do here as Spiker is the first one out-dueled by NJR. DZ striking first. Newers, by the way, has found himself inside the bomb site. Hello? Adrian takes him down, so back to even footing, but Diffuse Kit is being planted right now. Is anybody watching Kino in this position? I don't think so. Diffuser goes down quite effectively. Fultz taking a beating in the process. A 4v4 at this point in time. And Kino has control of that diffuser. He can now move over, allow the rest of his team to join up. And a Monty fully extended is really tough to deal with. Add to it the ever-diminishing amount of time. Not great. NJR grabs another. It's Kansan to fall. Swung on by Adrian. Both kills for Adrian so far. Downed as Wildcard now will attempt the counter defuse. But J90 says, not today, boss. Baby Shark's EPS, 84. These players so evenly matched, but they are on different roles. They play different operators. It makes sense that NJR is on the bottom of the first bit of action, so 1 minute off the clock. Both teams in a 4v4.
It's been a tough day for Spiker. Back-to-back early kills coming through here. These top floor players with Bees, with Capital Bolts, and Monty jumping in the library as well. Attracts the attention of Baby Shark. He needs some help, but he just loses the fight. Kino with the pistol is better and gets that 4v2 lead, now forcing Kansan and Adrian back to site.
DZ is in full control here. My goodness, there's almost nothing slowing them down. A single kill from Adrian is really all they can find at this point in time. He does some serious damage to J90, but you've got 3 incredible weapons on the side of DZ still alive, and they've got full top floor control. Newers will drop. Final kill comes.
Blows in on these other top floor roamers.
Bay now posted up in this position. Kansan drops as well. This entry from DarkZero, Jesse, has just been suffocating. Bay thought he had a golden opportunity onto Fultz, but great play from Kino. Kino still being the main focus on that shield. Nobody really able to deal with it. Baby Shark sweeping through. He will take Kino down. Pivoting, Fultz gets the trade right back. It's all up to Spiker, the young captain, in a 1v3. He's down below the bomb site. He has very limited control. This is a horrible spot for him to be in, and I think he's aware of it. Bomb site within reach, though. So he doesn't have top floor control. He doesn't really have much. But he is within arm's distance of where that diffuse kit is going to go. And obviously with Kino dying earlier, Fultz will be the one to walk it in. Somebody else had to pick that one up. Fultz is so used to being the bomb buddy, I guess you could call him. I like Spiker's positioning here. This is a lot more winnable than it looks. He gets 1. Oh, he gets 2. 3 kills in total for Spiker. Now it's him and Fultz in a 1v1 showdown. Time running out. Spiker still in this advantageous position, and he gets them all. My goodness. Lead by example, and lead is something he does.
Guaranteed. I love the word that you used up on that top clear. Suffocating it.
KD, he's got the best entry stats. He's actually got the most entry stats on this team as well. And Bay will jump out, break that goose egg. Down goes NJR. Heavy presence from DarkZero on library. Bay could get all of this done without much support.
Yeah, it does suck to lose your thermite on this bottom floor bomb site in particular. There's a lot of walls you'd like to walk through, but they can't worry about that now because Baby Shark is lurking around that mid floor. Gets a pick. The trade's good for Kino. Knows another one's pinned down at the bottom of blue stairs. Has the ping on.
Here might be able to open it up. It sounds like it'll go. 30 seconds remain. DZ have managed to dig their way out of this position just based on utility, but the kills are not coming. Adrian slaughtering Kino. He's got one that drops. Adrian doubling up on kills. Bay another one.
There's one roamer, Baby Shark, over towards games, and you can see this punch hole from Newers gets made to try to counter Baby Shark's position. What a shot! Flicks over to Fultz, is able to get the man count favoring Wildcard.
Him to start racking up kills. Kansan doesn't really have off days, Jesse. So it's only a matter of time until the sleeping giant wakes up. Logic bombs will go off. NJR is on the board. Kansan will have to wait another round because he's the first casualty for Wildcard, the first target found by DarkZero with half of this round to go. Kino will now attempt to get the diffuser down. All quiet. NJR picks off Adrian. Newer slaughters Bay. Diffuse kit goes down. This is methodical by DarkZero. Baby Shark, the only player on the board this round, will have to do it all. All of his teammates dying by their lonesome. And Baby Shark's got quite the daunting task here. He's got to head up towards these solarium stairs, get towards the bomb site. The smoke is obscuring him for the time being, but they've got their sets of eyes trained in this position, and a fully extended Montaigne will greet him. They're going to give him nothing. They know how hard it is, so why bother swinging, right? Some damage is done to Baby Shark in this position as he now goes down below, but ain't going to happen. Nope. Sorry, this round is going to go in favor of DarkZero, languishing on the stairs. Eventually, somebody will get it. It's NJR.
Now on this last attack, they're pushing in through Case's hallway. They've got their Capital bolts, forcing players back. The smoke stalled them for a moment, but the information is still good. And Kino, how good has he been on this Monty? Another pistol kill for him.
Looking to sweep through. Spiker's got to make some noise. Oh, he's good as gone. Punishing, smothering, suffocating, whatever words you want to use. DZ of all 5 players still upright. Kansan can't buy a kill and will go without one this entire first half. It's all up to the newest import for Wildcard of Adrian. And guess what? He's got a target-rich environment. 5 players to find. Surely he'll get at least one, right? Wrong. Kino with the final kill. A flawless end to the first half. DZ.
You put a drone in front of him, he makes magic happen. But now you're giving him an operator that can.
Yeah, I think it's clear the sentiment over here is Wildcard look better, but
how good this team looks on such short notice. Now, this could just be, you know, a bit of a honeymoon period here, Jesse. They could fall apart, but things are working out really effectively for them, and they just get away with stuff like that. Like, how do you do that? Bay on the board, 2 kills from DZ, answered back fiendishly by this Wildcard squad.
One down below, uses the smoke to get away, but he's not fully gone just yet. The Lion holds faults in place, but it doesn't stop him hitting the head. Beautifully done. Now another one answered back from Bay. They do eventually trade faults. It is just NJR left in a 1v2, and there is over or almost half the round
from DarkZero and punish them. Now it's all up to NJR. Got a nitro cell. Out it goes. Pulled a little bit too early. Manages to take down Bay. No way, right? Oh! He just misses out on Kansan. Shotgun out now and forcing the engagement with Kansan. He will fall away. You know that 417 hits like a truck. They trade! They trade! Are you joking me? I'm sure, on the side of Wildcard, because the defenders get the round, it means that they kept the bombs safe. Oh. This one starts off unexpectedly. J90 obviously very
strong execute on the side of Wildcard. DZ can't let that happen.
Don't go that Lion charge. Wildcard will see Adrian lose a lot of HP. Kansan the Lion himself takes some serious damage too. That's Fultz in this position. The guns from DZ are just so nasty, Jesse. Spiker and Bay, the last 2 standing. Reminder, there are no timeouts at this point in time, so you might want to play this and talk about it, especially now that Spiker's the last one standing. They've assessed his position on the roof, so Fultz has him in his line of sights. Spiker's just going to go fishing at this point in time, and well, he goes home empty-handed. I'm sure he'll tell his wife and kids how big the one. Not doing any better here, Jesse. That is the bigger concern. There's just so much for Wildcard that is not going right. At least Spiker on the window is able to see the derriere of Kino and shut him down. NJR is not far removed, so a potential swing. He can do some serious damage here, but they'll buy time. He gets clobbered by Bay, asserting himself over by Solarium. Newers is gone now as well, so a great start by DarkZero, but it's all fallen to pieces. Wildcard managing to recover quite gracefully. They've got 2 more players on the side of DarkZero to find. One of them flashed out. Fultz in that position over by the top of Library Stairs. He's now gone at the hands of Adrian, and it's J90 with top floor control staring down, hoping to see some shadows or some bodies, maybe some movement inside the bomb site. The fuse kit getting planted. J90 opens things up. He stops it, but he gets out-dueled by a bevy of Wildcard.
Got their opportunity with a pick onto Kino just as he had used one other information in towards this mid floor. Very aggressive lineup from DarkZero as well. Quite a couple of roamers running around on this top floor, but the flashes come in and Fultz will once again strike first.
Why, it's always Fultz, isn't it, Jesse? Down goes Kino at the hands of Kansan. Kansan was 0-6. He's got 6 kills and 1 death since. Spiker on the board as well. Fultz dies to Bay. Everybody on Wildcard getting involved in this action. Poor Baby Shark, unable to do so as he died earlier. J90 gunning down Bay. Nade goes off. It was some martyrdom. Dropped in front of his very eyes, and now Newers in a post plant will need to clutch out. Spiker and Adrian, the last 2 for Wildcard. Newers is just going to hop right on it. Falling off. There's nobody a mile away. I wonder if he actually could have stuck that, Jesse. There seemed to have been enough time. Maybe he found a small opening. He decides to go for the engagement. Adrian greets him, and it's 2 in a death. 5 of the last 6 rounds, by the way.
Jesus. That's tough.
And he's been playing high-value utility ops every time. It's a good thing that they've got some insurance on their team. Spiker in particular is having a very good day. He's now gone positive on the team. Adrian is tied at 7-7. So numbers starting to get a little bit better for Wildcard, but they don't have a lot of road left. Now they've lost what little they had in terms of even footing. Back, DarkZero will go to the advantage with a minute left. Newer still has control above as well. So it's been a very linear execute for Wildcard. NitroCell will go out. It's tossed a little bit too early. Does not go off. Adrian's still an upside down repel. Spiker gets it off. Adrian cuts down J9. Oh, immediately twists and down goes Kino as well. This upside down repel from Adrian might have just saved the round for him and his team. Fultz will die at the hands of Cans, and Newer's the only one still standing. He's got an idea of Adrian on the window, and now has the daunting task of heading towards the bomb site. He's completely lost control. Wildcard will hope to box him out. Newers just needs to find his targets. He finds Cans in first. 2 more to go. Marching towards this defuse kit, running out of time, within reach, and he'll attempt yet again. He didn't stick it last time. He doesn't do it this time either. Adrian, a terrific round, and Wild.
As they go through this match, the flash is coming through Solar as well as the nades. They're jumping in, Parker. They're setting it straight to the bomb site, but NJR's got an answer.
Once again, NJR, he's so good. He finds a second. Baby Shark on the board. So, hey, look at that. Baby Shark has not died early. He's got Kansan bleeding out. That will put DarkZero in a 4v2. If Kansan is not retrievable, make that a 4v1. Uh-oh, Jesse. We spent all this time talking them up, but it looks like we might be reaching. Chip away at it as he makes his presence known. Bullet from NJR whizzing over his head. NJR hoping for a dozen. If Newers gets this kill, DZ will finish with 4 players in double digits. That is really quite incredible, and it will come to pass. Newers with the very final kill, and DZ
win over Wildcard. Of course, that is many different rosters across both teams, but still, you got it tomorrow for one last chance to make it to the Salt Lake City Major, but you
they could start off hot here on Nighthaven Labs. They will be on the better side. They need to be watching for Newers, and they will. Baby Shark, the Frenchman, catches the Nook in the round and did a lot better through the tail end of Chalet, and now already has the leadoff pick. He's got his hands full with the shield walking on in. He dies at the hands of Fultz, who picks up a second. Bay with only 1 before dying. Kansan on the board as well. It took Kansan quite some time to find his first kill on map 1.
Fultz makes it messy, and now Kino and NJR have a good opportunity. Kino was so good at getting kills on the Monty back on Chalet, but he gets headshot by Spiker. So now it's NJR, 35 seconds in a 1v3.
Oh, NJR, the mayor. He won a round for his team on a bit of a odd trade, but a win is a win. He's got his work cut out for him here. I don't like his odds very much. Craziest part is you mentioned how bad this bomb site is, and yet Wildcard is getting the job done. NJR still just plodding along now. 10 seconds left. Sees the Izami of Spiker. He expects there to be 2 there. He's right, by the way. He just can't hit any of them. And then Adrian.
Less than 40 seconds to go here in the second round, and they need to start working and execute, or at least a pick.
Kino will find an opportunity to get yet another one open. Down goes Baby Shark, the buck in the office, down below, shooting through the floor, making it as uncomfortable for Wildcard as possible. Both teams coming to blows. DZ marching their way into the bomb site. Fultz almost trying the defuse kit, but NJR dies means they don't have the control that they want, so DarkZero will attempt again. They've managed to reduce Wildcard to just Spiker! He takes down 1, but Newers gets him before he can get out alive. Map 2, what were they up? 5-2 on map 2?
Yeah.
And Wildcard won the series. So let's hold your horses here, my British friend. Baby Shark will blow Fultz up, and DZ will not have the great start they wanted. Still over 2 minutes to go in the round, but you got into a fight with Yardy about how good DZ is for the record. Baby Shark will continue to hold this position. Oh my goodness, NJR gets the nitro cell. He made that look so second nature and manages to get out of there. It's a bad spot for DZ right now as it will continue to get worse. J9O, last man standing, half the round left, 5 alive for Wildcard.
We'll get a little bit more space, but the Thorn Trap reveals his position as he walks down these aqua stairs. All eyes should again be trained his direction. Very disciplined from Wildcard. And there's the final from Bay.
Yeah, nobody moving a muscle there. Bay gets the very final kill. 90 seconds outside of the building droning. They give up 2 picks to... Also been seeing it on Reddit that Spiker is finally getting the recognition for IGLing this team that he deserves. IGLing very effectively, but also fragging in the process. Kino drops to Bay, and Bay is now going to fight his way out and get Fultz too. They didn't drone this. They just went for a hot drop, and Bay is quite the surprise underneath.
That's a messy one, Parker, and the unfortunate opening deaths just continue for DZ. It's another one where it's like you can't fight back against that. They at least know Bay's position now. This is Baby Shark playing with the impacts, but Kansan elsewhere on the map strikes with a Nitro Cell, and Newers has to pull off. He doesn't like the angle. This has just gone from bad to worse. Attack timeout does nothing to solve their problems. It's a nice shot from NJR, but only good for one. Kansan. Parker, anytime you see a Finka, it is not a surprise what's coming. Here's the rush.
And the rush will come in. Spiker trying his best. Fultz finally dies. Adrian gets both of them. Adrian looking for a third. Bites off maybe a bit more than he can chew. He walks back. More damage now being done from DZ. These teams trading blows left and right. Kansan finished off by Kino, who's put the shield away long enough to pull out the pistol. Everybody on DZ combined, the three who remain, I don't even think they're at a full 100 HP. So that's a daunting task for them to be in. But hold on, if they just keep firing like that, Jesse, it doesn't matter what their HP is. Bay takes down Kino, NJR getting Diffuse Kid down. Nobody is there to stop him. It's all up to J90 to watch as Kino bleeds out. He'll be recovered, so what opportunity swarmed by DarkZero, and they're going to bring the heat to these defenders. Kino rushing on in. Baby Shark pushed back. He sees J90. Kino's not able to cover him. Now it's all up to NJR and Kino as J90 is finished off, but time is running out. Bay and Baby Shark can kill them all, but they need to get to the defuse kit, and they're not going to get the job done. A valiant effort, but DZ will let
some C4s for himself and the team.
There goes the Nitro Cell that you talked about. Fultz is down for the count. Kino trades it right back onto Baby Shark, and DZ will now have the upper hand as Bay dies too. So DarkZero showing their teeth, sinking their fangs into this wildcard defense, and only 3 kills away from tying up this first half. You got to imagine that's quite the boon for DZ if they can keep wildcard from mounting a lead. But hold on a second, both Adrian and Spiker are in on it. Kino gets dropped too. The Valkyrie very active. Kansan's 7th kill. And it's all up to NJR yet again. Familiar territory for the long-standing member of DarkZero. He doesn't see the shotgun on the ground. And is the better question here. Like,
good info.
Solid Snake is available. Deimos is available. There's got to be something that we're not seeing about this.
He was shooting the head of the Yana clone, and he ended up killing Adrian. That was crazy to come up
as well. 1 minute left in this round. Neither team with an advantage at this point in time. Wildcard still hanging on to their lead. They take down one, immediately traded out. Bay is good enough for an NJR kill. Not good.
This would be a critical error for Wildcard.
The Vaulted now through electrical. Fultz firing a bit too early. Still takes the head off a Spiker. My goodness. Looking for more. He'll get it. Completely blind. Down goes Kansan. Baby Shark now just nestled in between these bomb sites, hoping for somebody to overextend. Nobody will, and Diffuse Kid is very firmly in the clutches of DZ.
Here, Kino, J90, and Fultz trying to lock things down from above.
Only damage so far done to Wildcard. Kansan will die after Spiker took a bit of a beating. These attacks have fallen apart a little bit, but Bay's found an exploit. Walking right in, taking care of Fultz. Missed his golden opportunity to get J90 blown up from below by a Nitro Cell. NJR will save his teammate. DarkZero walks away from that engagement with a 1-person lead.
Still hunting though, Parker. Kino ends up biting the dust as Adrian never left the top floor. They thought maybe back to the bomb site.
The stalemate that we have right now. Damage spread across all of these teams. Newers guns down Baby Shark. That means they have to stop the plant. Spiker cannot find the coverage that he wanted. It might require Adrian to get into a new position, and he does, but J90 still has control. Now it's Spiker on an island. He's being hunted inside a storage. J90 from above will seal the deal and tie things. By the way, seeing the para in the hands of Kansan when the DMR is available is something that it just kind of makes my eyebrows get raised a little bit. It's a thought for another day. As Adrian marches in, slaughters Kino. J90 taking a lot of
grenade inside of warehouse. There are a lot of wildcard players. Bay, Spiker. I mean, there's players that are maybe worried about this. Here comes the run out now, but not finding the angles he was looking for and just dies to the main breach.
Wildcard now after A great start will continue to improve, looking to regain the lead. They allowed DZ to hang on to those rounds for quite some time, but it looks like Wildcard will be able to triumph. NJR now all alone in a 1v4. Wildcard have control. They've got the defuse kit, and they'll find NJR too. Wildcard will stem the bleeding.
Rome game, not able to trade each other out just because of the positions they were playing. That is kind of how you'd see teams playing.
Information ops now. Dokkaebi and Deimos are mighty strong. Solid Snake is available, but is not being used by this Wildcard team to great effect. In fact, not even being used at all. Newers and J90 will start off this round in a positive direction for DarkZero. Adrian, though, showing signs of life for Wildcard. Out will go that ROU projector. Trying to tear strips through Fultz as he exposes just the back of him. The shield will not be able to protect him. His own ROU fields are keeping this defender safe, and Kino actually wins because Adrian mistimes the gadget. That is bad luck for Wildcard. An opportunity for WC to get back in this one, but DarkZero denies it and now doubles up on them in a 4v2.
Yeah, low time as well, Parker. This is going to be really tricky for Wildcard. Kansan all alone as this one teammate is above the bomb site, still just fishing for picks. 25 seconds. You can't fish for long. You've got to go down and help Kansan.
Speaking of, he's got 9 kills, Bay with 8. These two have leveled up at this point in time, both of them chasing Adrian. He's got the crown right now on this team. You might have to wait to pad those stats till the next round because down goes Bay and there goes Kansan as well. DarkZero is not letting Wild very effectively on series point. They've got 4 more targets to find. I will say to Wildcard's credit though, Jesse, they do surrender a lot of early picks and then still manage to salvage the round. Might be challenging now as Spiker and Adrian are gone. Adrian joining the IGL in the afterlife. Not a lot of damage has been done to DZ just yet. Bay finds a single kill but traded right back. The more DZ trades, the better they get because they hold a 2-for-1 advantage. Kansan and Baby Shark will have to make this work or else it'll be DarkZero's map to lose. They've managed to figure out where Fultz is, but the Clash just continues to walk away, feeding kills to the remainder of DZ. Newers and NJR with 1 apiece, and DZ are 1 round on paper and in potential. So 5 Fears have looked quite dominant. Obviously, there will be a bit of an asterisk here on their matchup against 1 of 30 because of the tech issues, but still a win.
On the side of Wildcard, they're not letting him get away with anything.
Now it's Newers getting softened up here. Lots of stall potential from these last 3 DZ players, but they have to find work and they will now need to work a little bit harder. Adrian died, but then Newers will follow. Fultz and NJR, all DZ has left unless we go to overtime. This is DZ's map, so Wildcard has been able to push them very effectively. Fultz on a flank takes down 1, cannot outduel Baby Shark. Now it's all up to NJR, the mayor, the longest standing member of this DZ team. He's gonna head upstairs. That'll put him right up against Kansan unless he gets droned out. That flank drone will do wonders. It scoots on by, and now out comes the LMG. The jig is up. They know exactly where he is. This is such valuable information. I think NJR realizes that at this point in time, he's probably doomed if he stays in that position. So he gets out of there. He'll reposition now in between the A and B bomb sites. Gets thrown out yet again, waiting for the head. That LMG does a deceptive amount of damage. He just needs to make sure he can actually land the shots and survive the onslaught, which he won't. Baby Shark takes up just yet. Still over, about a minute to go. Still plenty of time to figure out where these defenders are. Intel ops on the side of Wildcard, and they are using that information oh so effectively. They struck first, they struck second. Fultz will strike back, but Spiker trades it, and Wildcard are in great position. 35 seconds to go. Spiker is the all clear to get diffuser down. J90 smoked out of his position. He finds Kansan. Pre-fires on another, now loops through. He manages to get everybody but Spiker, and Spiker will need to clutch out with Diffuse Kit going down again. Spiker got off of it. J90 trying to stop him in the process. Spiker will finally abort, but get the kill. Ice in his veins.
No quit team, there's no doubt about that. Wildcard down to the bottom floor. Info so good for DZ though, and there comes Newers. Once again, such an amazing Snake player. Reality now, lots of walls being opened up by DarkZero. They have entrances both into Assembly and Animus. And another vert pick from an Intel op. It's Fultz this time, who catches Bay that was up towards a flank around Cafeteria.
Well, this happens in OT all the time, doesn't it, Jesse? The team that gets basically no chance whatsoever in the first 12 rounds. Now it looks almost certainly like it will be 2 for 2 for attackers And this one might be done flawlessly. Nope, Baby Shark says not today. Down goes Fultz. Diffuse kit in the hands of NJR. He's at the halfway point. 3 players from DZ will cover. Baby Shark tracked in this position in Exosuit, and he's shut down by J90.
Now he's moving towards Aqua and making the space for his team.
They looking for the follow-up. Dislodging those defenders. Down goes Kino. Wildcard now 4 kills away from a 3rd map. It seemed unlikely for so long. This DZ team has been very dominant, but Wildcard are punishing them. DarkZero disappearing in front of our very eyes. Newers and Fultz, last 2 left. Newers will hit on 1. Top floor control for Wildcard. That's great for them, but they have to get through and holding this position. Wow. He gets downed. Can he secure in time? Yes, he can. Worried about fish stairs. The shield of Spiker still running around. He's also low. It's allowed Newers to reposition Jesse. Over a minute to go. This is winnable for DarkZero, but it'll be tough, and it just got tougher. Fultz gunned down by Bay. Map 3, unless Newers can clutch out. Hiding inside a warehouse. The shield above him. He hears them. He wants them. You know Newers, he never shies away from a fight. But this Wildcard team is leveled up. And they've got 3 terrific players all hunting for that final kill. Spiker with the fuse kit in hand. He'll have 2 escorts walking towards the bomb site. One of them now over top of Newers. I don't think they know where he is, Jesse. They finally drone him out. Newers will need to scamper off of his position. He hears the drop from the shield, but he has his mind turned somewhere else. He's expecting the push. He'll read it correctly. He can't do much about Spiker, so now he has to go back to where he was before. Look in warehouse. See what's up there. Nice shot by Newers. Almost gets the shield. It's going to come down to him versus Bay, and Bay gets the job done.
They did a very good job in the beginning. I mean, they got 2 successful defensive rounds, just playing off their utility, playing off those layers. They would lose round 9, and then they would pivot to 10 and 11. And the big proponent for their success in both those rounds were Clash. Clash delayed so much time, stopped so much of Wildcard's push, where then it would ultimately run down the clock, and they were panicking to get into the site, to go for a defuse, to go and fight these players.
Kill won every single round. Now, this isn't... Well, they're all completely different, and the big one obviously is going to be that garage portion.
He killed NJR. It could have prompted a fast rotate from Wildcard down towards the site, and that kind of brings everybody back. Spiker brought back down to earth as well, as his reign of terror will end. J90 with the Nitro Cell able to take down that Capital, but not until he gets that hatch open. So there will still be more angles played around with Wildcard. They'll have a couple different avenues down towards the site, and they still have numbers. The DMR singing from Kino, but it's not quite enough to take down Adrian at the bottom of main.
Down goes J90. Wildcard looking unstoppable. And now it's all up to Kino, who's inside a church. Maybe grab your rosary and say some prayers here, because you've got the walls closing in on you, and you're going to need a miracle to survive.
No bad performances just yet. Good Raptors clear coming through now from Wildcard. They're pushing J90 back. He's gotten caught on a line charge too, so they'll know that he's crawled to the far side of Raptors, but he's got help as well. This Chonka fire from NJR will catch a player on the staircase. Bay going down. Now a 5v3 lead, and they still haven't cleared out the Azami. Kansan sleeping for a moment, and J90 just pops his head up for the pick and goes right back down to the rafters.
Team lead a Wildcard, and Baby Shark is the last 2 to go. J90 finished off by Spiker. They are at very different parts of this map. One surveys what has happened to this Frankenstein breach. The other inside of Garage, as 4 players from DZ now remain. Baby Shark wants a kill over in cash, but it's being held by somebody on red. Never mind, poor coverage. Newers there on the swing after the Tachanka of NJR almost died. Now it's Spiker in a position where he has no hard breach to open up that wall. He's got a read on somebody towards blue and a ping to assist him as well, but he gets finished off by the...
I think he just got misdroned. Is this drone seeing him? It's struggling to even get past the breach. That could be a poor call. In any case, Newer's position was not known, so Adrian will...
But still playing heavy utility ops, and he's the best performing player on Wildcard, so devastating loss for him. Now just 40 seconds left on the clock. Baby Shark guns down J90. Was hoping for a second, but Kino, partially blinded, still comes out ahead. DZ, my goodness, toppling all their forces. Almost everybody in...
Everybody from DZ stepping up and contributing in that hold. And again, back towards the site, and NJR back towards the bomb site. Loading back. So lots of different angles for these players to attack, and there we go. Fultz strikes first with a Nitro through the hatch.
Duels. So far here on Clubhouse, 3 for 3 when it comes to opening duels deciding the fate of the round. It will continue to get better for Wildcard's fortunes. Maybe not, though. Spiker with 1 kill. Newer's on the board. DZ holding firm at this point in time. Newer's in a position where he needs to get to the hatch, but I don't know if he'll be able to get there with his life intact. Shot out from the feet, swung on by Adrian. The gap is now closed, Jesse. He's made his way over. Spiker's dropped, so it's just up to Kansan and Adrian to clutch out now with DZ still holding firm. Spiker taken down. Just 2 bodies for Wildcard. 40 seconds to go. Nate about to be tossed on out. Neither remaining Wildcard player holding that kit. Adrian gets one. Kansan the other. Kino needs to clutch to save his team. He finds one. What about the second? He's got an idea. He's got time. He's got coverage as well. Lots of bullets as he goes for the reload. The swing in the hallway. A messy one between him and Adrian. And Adrian wins the engagement.
At least 6th if you lose this, though. So, scary moment. Here comes the push in from the Jacuzzi breach. The map clear has begun.
Spiker now watching his bullets fly all over him. DZ dominating the kill feed. Wildcard down to just 2 players. 4 still remain on the side of DarkZero. Not much utility here to work with. There's still a logic bomb that's generating, by the way. The cut and thrust of this round came so early that Baby Shark will get a second use of that gadget, providing he survives. Far from it. It's still not there, and he's last man standing, charging into the bomb site. Nope, it was not available by the time he died.
Although on a different operator trying to clear through that far side of the map, Baby Shark on the smokes now with the glads, hoping to crack this site wide open.
They're gonna smoke it off and jump on in. Adrian, good coverage. Down goes Newers, and now Adrian looking for a backstab as he swings over towards construction. 2 players in the ground for DZ, but they will come alive in the post plant. 3 kills in a row for them. Spiker and Bay find themselves holding on to just about nothing. Spiker very far away. Bay still without a kill. Fultz has been down. DZ with just 2 players upright. Unclear. Fultz is retrievable. Gets picked up. Bay finishes off Kino. He's not far removed from Fultz. He just needs to hold this position. Denying Fultz to rotate on over. Bay gets his second. Who's going to get NJR? Wildcard just need the single kill, and they will tie things up. Hey, it's Bay! 0 kills at the start of the round, and he will finish.
Level of shields to be able to catch him off guard. I don't imagine we'll see too much entries with Newers. Are they going to use the utility? We'll see.
On the cash CCTV side of the map, I have to imagine that Fultz will be the one to shut that down should something come of it. Down goes J90 to Adrian. Adrian on these opening duels, sensational. Nice play by Kino there. Cannot out-dodge that nitro cell, though. He dies. Kansan off the board for Wildcard. Adrian's not going to be the only one to get it done. Bay will get one. Adrian gets one. Baby Shark gets one. And Wildcard take the lead.
Wildcard, a couple of these Goyo canisters as well. The Thorn Traps, one still in pocket for Spiker. Lots of tools and an opening pick. Adrian continues to thrive on this defense. Actually kills Kino inside Dirt Tunnel. I'm shocked he takes that fight.
It's a terrific run now for Adrian as he's got 3 first bloods in a row. NJR was going through Dirt Tunnel. We're starting to see DZ's attack take shape. They've got to manage this clock. I think we were expecting earlier action here, Jesse, but it does not break out. DZ, oh my!
Yeah, that's an awkward one. You're going to rely on guys like Spiker to be holding down things inside of Raptors. It was a great hold from J90 in this position, but he's the one that gets floored as Spiker hits a great headshot onto that player. And now DZ in a bit of a mess. They're dying to Thorn Traps. They're inside the site, but it's a complete mess, Parker. Spiker, another one from inside of Raptors, and it's Fultz and Newers.
They have to go through a singular doorway. Hunting for kills. Baby Shark is fighting back because he knows if he stands pat in this position, they'll shoot him from the legs. Nice vault out by the Mira of Kansan, and they'll find the final 2 kills. Wildcard.
Down Bay over towards kind of down below the site. He was roaming in Bay and just on his red stairs, but I'm not sure if it'll be enough. He has to be able to hit some shots here too.
2 rounds in a row. DZ some feet loving going on here as they're shooting out the toes and ankles of these Wildcard players. Both teams will lose bodies, but Wildcard losing far and away the most. The timeout has settled down DarkZero, and they've done it again. Jesse, out of nowhere, they clean out the...
Very heavy presence, and DarkZero will have to be sharp to clear these guys out.
Bay living to die off of this position. NJR the very first kill, and oh my, Kino almost got one as well, but thank goodness for Kansan stopping him in his tracks. Nitro Cell now goes out. Wildcard trying to hold this one together. Adrian flashed by Newers. Now NJR in close pursuit. He will get the job done. NJR giving up nothing in the process. They'll have to knock at the door upstairs to server as there's still 2 players from Wildcard clinging to this part of the map, and they've got diffuser control. This might be a little tough for DarkZero. Kansan drops though, so now it's Spiker and Bay. Bay not in any way, shape, or form looking to give up. Fighting in this spot, killed from outside. Spiker now last man standing. Do they know that he's at top red? He's got a great cross here. Diffuse kit picked up by Fultz. They're not going to give him anything. He'll drop downstairs. Does he have a way out that doesn't involve an engagement? Beautiful use of that environmental destruction onto the fire extinguisher, and now Spiker will get away looking for an ego play on the upside down rappel. Very nearly gets it. J90 just needs a single bullet. There we go. It's Fultz and Spiker in a 1v1. Fultz had bought some time. As that explosion goes off in front of Spiker, he'll make some noise. Into the post plant we go. This is for the lead. Fultz holding this position. An incredible play by Spiker, losing all of his HP in the process. Looking for a flank, he gets Fultz's attention. Fultz is a little bit wiser than that, still looking in this spot. Spiker swinging away. He can attempt the long arm here. Good patience from both of these teams. Timer at the halfway mark, and Spiker will attempt it. Fultz swinging on in, Spiker sticking with it, Spiker sticking with it, off he goes! He does a lot of damage to Fultz. He thinks he's got the down, but he doesn't. Fultz will come back again. Spiker pops up. This is it. If he hops off, it's over. Fultz held at bay. Spiker clutching out. Fultz gets it with less than a second to go. Truncated series of matches, an event, if you will, that qualifies you for the major. NAL Stage 1 will be coming up in a couple months' time once the major is done. And Wildcard will still have an opportunity. They're hoping to go out with a win. They need to do it through overtime. Both Baby Shark and Kansan are on the board. Baby Shark taking no prisoners. 3 kills for the Frenchman. And with 1:40 still on the clock. What this team is going to talk to or talk about. Callout is not able to be involved in those discussions. That's the coach of DarkZero, migrated over from Spacestation Gaming. Fultz has basically seen it all. I mean, hopped in the tunnel a long 20 seconds waiting for those flames to extinguish. Just past the 2-minute mark here in the first round of OT. Kino has his hands full, but oh my. NJR's also on the window. Why are there 4 players in blue? Oh my goodness.
Still battling in dirt. Adrian will give up that position. Now the goes have all been burned, and they've got this deployable shield, so they've got to vault in. Not afraid though. Fultz jumps right in, and we're in a plant spot.
They've got the numbers that they want. It will continue to get better for DarkZero now. NJR with 3 kills. Down goes Spiker. Baby Shark will need to clutch Jack himself. J9.
But killing him is a different story. Big swing on the breach from Fultz, and he takes 99 damage because of it.
How is Baby Shark still alive? Bay walks right in. Down goes NJR. Baby Shark living on borrowed time. Spiker on the board. DZ collapsing. Kino trying to salvage something. He's got Newers with him now as well. Fultz still fighting back. Kino takes down another, and DZ has swung this in their favor. It will be pure bloodshed. Default spot. Now Spiker getting diffuse kit down. He falls off. They know that they're going to need some coverage. A run out from Kino, greeted by Spiker. He's doing everything himself. He's got the diffuse kit. He's got Kansan for support, and now Fultz is on the ropes. Fultz out-dueled by Kansan. We will need all 50. Well, still fighting on this top floor. Out the flashbangs will go. Fultz all by himself in this position, and he's got 3 people nearby. Newers will die. He pays for his crimes earlier. Spiker out-duels Fultz as well. Oh my goodness, Jesse, Wildcard all over this kill feed. DZ in the upper hand. They are losing their forces. J90 with 1. NJR takes down Kansan. Back to even footing. Of course. Now as they have the yellow pings. Spiker knows exactly where this is, but he can't get a good read on it. He'll reposition over towards the hatch. This could be a death drop. Oh my God, Spiker! I'm at a loss for words. Wildcard win an insane best of 3 by the skin of their teeth, and they're off to Salt Lake City.
Maybe the best map that Brady Lukens has played. Certainly up there. Top 5 for sure. What a game. Wildcard are going to the major thanks to this guy right here. Spiker with 16 kills, back-to-back hero plays, back-to-back clutches to close it out. Dude, what a finish.
Bro.
Tell me what it feels like in that moment. You are dropping down the hatch. You are going with what, shotgun in hand? You've got 2 guys in front of you. What are you thinking dropping that hatch trying to clutch that round?
Yeah, you know, we called the guy's main door, and then I said, Jake, I'm going to drop the stage hatch. Can you swing with me? And then I said 3, 2, 1, dropped. So even if I didn't kill him, I think Jake still would have had me. Like, there was still a lot of team play going into that. So let's focus on that. Jake would have traded me even if I didn't kill those guys.
You guys had information there, no? Right? You guys still had a
yeah, we had a yokai. We had a yokai.
A yokai? So you didn't have. You guys knew they weren't planning at the moment when you were going for the drop. So you could have played.
No, they were.
They were, but they got off. They got off and then they got back
did?
on.
Oh, well,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
I mean, it doesn't matter. The play was amazing. I was really heads up thinking to use the shotgun because you can't ADS when you're dropping hatches. Did you believe that pump was going to reach that far?
You know, I had faith. I was playing against Kino.
50-50.
He was, bro. I have good karma against Kino. He shotgunned me so far away last time we played them. So I have karma that it was gonna work for me, and it did.
Yeah, you had the Kino shotgun there.
Exactly.
No, absolutely. I think we also have another round to show you. I believe it was round, let's see, round 11, where you were in that clutch with Clash. You almost clutched it. Obviously,
God,
you can't see the HP here, but just look at Fultz's HP.
I was so sad. I was actually so sad. You don't understand how sad I was.
You kept tagging him every single time you got off. Like, one more bullet, he goes down. I mean, that was just an insane play already. Even you taking that fight up.
I'm sorry, that gun sucks. That gun sucks.
There was so much.
I don't know how he didn't die. That gun sucks.
There was so much time, like, for you, and like, you shot the fire. The fire pipe bursted on the other side the first time while you were sticking it, so you could have got it off the first time. The second time he doesn't peek, you could have got it off in the second time.
Bro.
It was unfortunate.
Listen, man, he's been in the league for a while, all right? He's been in the league for a while. He knows what's going on. Oh my God, another one.
Here's the view.
Guys, I don't want to watch this.
No, we have to show you. It was so close.
Oh my God, Spiker, we've talked so much as you relive this agonizing moment again. We've talked so much about what your team has done to improve since the group stage. You guys have come through and now are the second team to make it to the Salt Lake City Major. I mean, what were those things that you guys took from the group stage? I mean, obviously, coming out against M80 was a great start. Could you narrow it down to a couple of concrete improvements that you guys brought into this game against DarkZero, a powerhouse team that we know is hard to take down?
Honestly, it was mostly just doing what we do in the scrims. That was our main thing. Yesterday, between map 1 and map 2, I kind of said that, I think we're taking it a little too serious, and we're a team that needs to be having fun if we're going to be playing well. So ever since then, we've just been trying to have more fun, kind of be more loose, make more jokes, laugh more, not just, only just, playing the game. And, bro, 7-7, I said, are we going bar? And Jake instantly said, let's go bar. That's my boy.
What a wild choice. I mean, was that something you had cooked up? Did you guys know that was going to be?
It was in the back pocket.
Yeah.
It was in the. We didn't talk about it before, but we kind of said that we're not gonna go bar unless we really need it, and that was I kind of felt like we needed it. So
now with your prep for bar, was that solely based off even in scrims? That was also you dropping the stage hatch and getting 2 kills.
Scripted.
Okay, so that wasn't scripted. That wasn't
happened.
So is that gonna forever stay in the back pocket, or now because you had that clutch, that's gonna maybe we're gonna see it pulled out again?
We'll see. We'll see. Never say never. We play every 4th site in the game, so it'll come out at some point. You never know when it'll be. Maybe 7-7 major final. You never know.
Exactly.
You never know.
Exactly. Well,
they should bring it out in the next match versus 5 Fears. Just ego chow, only play bar.
Right. You guys got to play for.
Oh my God! I have to play JJ.
Yep. Exactly. And you got to do it in a few minutes.
It's fine.
Now.
No, it's fine. I'll go get some coffee. We'll be good, bro. We'll be good.
Well, what a finish! You guys take down DarkZero. You guys make the major, and we will see how you guys are able to do come the game in a few minutes time to see you crowned the NAL Kickoff champion. Thanks so much, man.
All right. Thank you.